Minority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise briefly today to really say two things. Number one, this is a good bill and a good policy and is a wonderful example of bipartisanship and bipartisan tax policy. This was a federal tax credit that was created and has been approved and enhanced by Republicans and Democrats alike in Washington, D.C. for years. And I commend the Majority Leader and the Democratic Party for seizing upon this initiative and bringing it to Maryland. I think it's a wise idea and it does good things. I wish we would have done more with this credit. We actually cut the credit in size approximately in half from the original iteration of the bill. And I think that it would have done even more good for good people and for employers and for those who need work if we had kept it at its full value as originally proposed. But I would say this. Once again, it's another example of we have opportunities when we work together that we could do more for our taxpayers. We have opportunities we could do more for those who are in need of tax relief. Maybe not the richest, not the 1%. I don't think there's any legislation that I'm proposing or that I'm suggesting that our party proposes that is targeted or geared toward the ultra wealthy, the ultra rich. They're doing very well. They're living the American dream at its highest zenith. And that should be appreciated, but we don't need to reward them for that anymore. But there are other things we could be doing this session. I have the privilege to sit next and have a good conversation frequently with the chair of the Appropriations Committee regarding what our budget surplus is and is not. We oftentimes use the number of $4.6 billion because that's been sort of put out there, and it may or may not be $4.6 billion when all the budget and appropriations machinations are complete. I went to a breakfast this morning, however, with the comptroller of the state of Maryland, who in his remarks to the group that we had assembled said that in his perception we have a $6 billion current budget surplus. He said it is remarkable. I think breathtaking was the word that he used. And if we are not going to do meaningful tax relief for middle-class families, for working families, for small businesses, in face of the inflation that has gripped our country, where estimates are coming out and saying people in our region are paying $300 to $400 a month more is the total estimated cost of inflation to them. If we're not going to give them a break now, whether it's 4.6 or 6 or 2 or whatever the billion-dollar number comes out, then we just need to be honest and say we're never going to give them a break. This is a good bill. We should all vote for it. I'm sure we all will. We can do more, and I think if we keep working together like we did on this bill, we can do more even in this session. Thank you, Madam Speaker.